Bungie again is sitting in a scenario where they've stolen art. Oh boy, oh boy. If you aren't familiar with this, Bungie has actually in the past stolen a lot of art when it came to Destiny 2. And now it seems that they're coming up with their new title, Marathon, and already been sitting in a little pinch because they have been stealing art from artists on Twitter. Can you believe that? Oh, how shocked I am, how surprised I am. Let's take a look at it. If you go looking through her portfolio, it becomes very apparent very quickly. The entire design and aesthetic of Marathon was pulled directly from her work. Like the whole design spine is built off her 2017 era portfolio. The typeface, direct graphic, rips, colorization, all of it. So you're telling me the entire theme has apparently been stolen. The Marathon Alpha released recently, and its environments are covered with assets lifted from poster designs I made in 2017. Now let's take a look at this. So as you can see that this is a designer, and this is what they made in the past in 2017, and this is what's posted in Marathon. This is exact replicas. Aleph, Dark Space. This is exactly the same. They didn't even change the wording or anything with it. They just copy pasted it onto the game. That is nuts. Oh shit. Wait, look at that. Oh. Oh no. Oh my god, this is even identical. This is clear plagiarism. Honestly, they haven't even changed anything. This hasn't even been changed to look less obvious. They have just straight out copy pasted it into the game without any rights, which is wild to me to see. This is nuts. Holy, Bungie is of course not obligated to hire me when making a game that draws overwhelmingly from the same design language I have refined for the last decade. But clearly my work was good enough to pillage for ideas and plaster all over their game without pay or attribution. I think that... Oh shit. So this is Marathon and this is her design. I think that there's it's really weird how you can have artists and designers at Bungie just completely steal like work from other people and not like think that that's completely fine. And this has been a occurrence that it happens so many times at Bungie. Like it's weird to see because what is going on at an office? How are you allowing artists or design leads to even like do this or follow up with this? Why is there no double checking on this matter? Because I kid you not, I bet that it would be way cheaper to hire this Twitter artist than hiring whoever is basically copy pasting their design into your game. Now you're gonna deal with a lot of situations where lawyers and other people are gonna probably sit down and think to themselves, maybe this could be a lawsuit, maybe we could file for a lawsuit in this case, because there's many matters where even in Bungie they have stolen stories, art, and they are sitting there with scenarios where they have to delete content and go through years of lawsuits because all they do is plagiarize and steal from other creator. Look at what she said on the 15th of May, this one. I don't have the resources nor the energy to spare to pursue this legally, but I have lost count of the number of times a major company has deemed it easier to pay a designer to imitate or steal my work than to write me an email. That's why I'm saying, like, it would be way cheaper for them to just hire her or them. Like, it would be way cheaper, way easier, no issue granted. Like, there should be a real punishment besides being fired for putting a company in a scenario like this. You should be both fired and fined if you get caught in an act like this. And whatever you are fined, you gotta pay the artist that is in the scenario. Because I'm gonna be real, yeah, I bet this, going through a lawsuit, going through these cases take time. They're exhausted and boring, and people don't have money or time for this. But I bet you not. There's probably a bunch of lawyers out there and a lot of companies looking at this and think to themselves, there is money to be made. And thinking to yourself as a big company, Bungie, to assume just because you are like a multi-millionaire company or a billionaire company, just because you're big doesn't mean that some bigger fish will try to go for your bag. Because honestly, anybody could take up this case and they could sue the fuck out of you. Because at this moment, the evidence is straight there, is right there in front of us. And this case, honestly, is so shut and done. This is nuts. In 10 years, I have never made consistent income from this work. And I am tired of designers from huge companies mood boarding, the parasitizing my designs while I struggle to make a living. Yeah, that sucks. That sucks, because I bet that, you know how music, in music, if you have a song or you have something and a company or a series are going to use your song, they just send you money. They just send you money. Why could you not send this artist money for stealing their art? I bet they would be fine with that. I mean, honestly, like if you paid them, like if you just told them, hey, we want to use some of your art pieces in our game, here's 100K, I bet they wouldn't say shit. I bet they would endorse it. I think they deserve even more, like 500K or so. I don't know, like if that's the whole, if their entire game, their entire game design is a complete replica of this specific artist type of design they've been creating for years, I think they should pay them more. But honestly, I bet that would be way cheaper than hiring whoever they hire to steal their shit. And it would be way better and not cause any problems. Also, they probably get some goodie bags in there. Bungie already admitted to it in the recent live stream. They did? Oh, they're fucked. Ooh, they're fucked. Ooh. Ooh, they're fucked. Is there a clip of that? That's crazy. Man, I think this game is done. First of all, I think this game is dog shit. Like, besides this start stealing art, I think this game is dog shit. Like, it's boring and inspiring, and the character looks bad. Like, it doesn't look like a fun game. And now on top of it, now you know that the entire game is stolen. Man. Man, I hope you lose a lot of money, Bungie. You should pay this artist. You should pay this artist. You should get some good grace and pay this artist. Give them some money. Now, it might give accountability and whatever, but I bet they would be so happy and so grateful if you just make them sign something and pay them like 500K. They're set for a long time, and they'll be so happy about it, and the internet will love you for it. Because at the moment, like, everybody wishing you to lose money, you're probably gonna lose a fuck ton of money. Like, this game costs like $100 million. Paying an artist like 500,000 wouldn't be a dent to that. But man, you're probably gonna sit with a scenario where you're gonna make this game cost $200 million or even more, and you're not gonna make a dime from it. You're probably gonna lose money on it. That sucks. I hope that this is why being an artist nowadays sucks. There's no reason to jump into this field. There's no passion for it. Unless you're doing like actual physical art. If you do digital art, it's completely ass. I'd just step away from it and start painting. Honestly, figurines, painting, sculpture, that is the way for art. Digital art is completely ass now. Everybody steals it. You have AI, you have all this nonsense. Nobody gives a shit. Like this day and age, it feels just boring. It feels just horrible to be a digital artist, because at this moment you will see big corpos, anybody around the internet, everybody will steal your shit, and you can't do anything about it. My people will make more money on your art than you do. And if money is all that matter, ooh, that sucks to be you. But honestly, I don't think every artist care about money that much. But if you gotta pay, if you barely are able to live, and you hear somebody else make money of your art, that's gonna sting even worse. I'm not paying someone if AI can draw my ponies, exactly, but I'd pay someone to paint me a painting for sure. But anyways, you tell me down below, you think this shit is insane. That's crazy. Bungie.